Okay, because I'm a bit of an idiot, I've given you copies of the music, but not kept copies of for myself. So you might have to message me what you've got. I know you've got this Cradle Song, and I know you've got Night March, but I can't remember what the other pieces are. They're out of different books, so I'll have to find them. So that's my fault, being a bit of an idiot. All right. The technique book I've loaned you, I have got a copy of that, so you're welcome to keep that for the time being, and we can both use our own copies. But the other pieces I've photocopied, so now I've got to find them. But I know you've got Cradle Song. Okay, so let's have a look at that one. You've done this sort of thing in the left hand before, where these are just chords that are broken up like a broken chord. So we've done before where you've learnt the three notes, whatever they are, as chords. So the first bar is an F, A and C chord, and it's just repeated, and the second bar is repeated. Then on the third bar, you might want to write this fingering in. You've got B flat because that's in your key signature, which I'm going to use my second finger on. So I've got F, B flat and D. There are two of those, and then it goes back to your F, A, C chord again. So take your time to get those two chords. You shouldn't have to move your hand. All I'm doing is moving my thumb. I'm not moving anything else. My second finger is already on the B flat and it's staying there. So try and do the same, okay? If you go on to the second line, and I wouldn't go any further than that, you've got the same F chord again, F, A, C. There are three of those, and then it changes to F, A and D. But I haven't changed any fingering, I've just moved my thumb. Now, in the next bar, that's bar 7, this is the first real jump, but it's not really that far. All I'm doing is moving along one key, so that I've got G, C with my second finger, and E. That's the first chord. Then there's another chord in that bar, and all I'm doing is moving my second finger and my thumb along, so that I've got D and F at the top. The G has stayed where it is. Okay, so in bar 7, we've got that chord with C and E, and that chord with D and F. And then a little bit more of a jump, but again the thumb is only going up one note. The rest of the hand is moving a bit more, but that is a C, E, and that note is G, and that's C, so that's a C chord. So we've travelled from F chord and ended up on a C chord. So all the way from the beginning, I'm just playing the three notes as single chords. Now bar 3 with the B flat, bar 4 back to the F chord again, bar 5, bar 6, now it starts to change, I'll go slower, bar 7 and bar 8, right? So you should be spending time when you practice, you should be doing that every day when you practice. You can play it as written, all the notes will be joined, there shouldn't be any breaks between anything. I think I've lost my place, but I think I'm on bar 3 now. Okay, now to bar 5, bar 6, it starts to move a little bit, now bar 7 and bar 8. That was bar 8, I can't count. Okay, so as I say, every practice, be very disciplined. Do the chords first, then do the broken chord. Don't start to forget to do the chords or think, oh, you don't need to do them anymore. You do, right? You need to keep doing them every day as well as the broken chord. Now the right hand, I can't remember, I don't think we've done, or have we done 6/8? I can't remember now. I have a feeling you have done something in 6/8. I think bagatelle was, or was that 3/8? But anyway, all you're doing here is counting in 3s or 6, but 3 and 3 is easier than counting up to 6. You don't need to worry too much, because when you play it with the left hand fills in all the counts, because the left hand is playing 6 quavers, as you can see, in 2 lots of 3, which is what 6/8 means. It means 6 quavers in 2 groups of 3s, okay? But if I was playing the right hand on its own, I would count 3 counts, and that's 3 half counts on that C and 3 half counts on the A, okay? So I'll play that from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that continues for another 3. Now I'm changing to my 4th finger. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now this is tied, so keep it down and off. The 6th count is a rest. That's a quaver rest. So a couple of things here. That would be the 3rd finger. You can write that in if you want. And yes, because this is a crotchet, that's the equivalent of 2 quaver counts, and that single D is a quaver, comes on the 3rd of that group of 3. You can see how it fits with the left hand. Remember to swap the finger there. That will be the thumb, that will be the 4, because your 4 shouldn't have moved. That natural is cancelling the B flat, so make sure you're playing B natural there, D, and then C, and again make sure that's tied. Don't play the second one, just hold it. Okay, so the melody on itself is not too bad, but first line you're pretty much staying in one place, then it moves for the second line, and again you've got a new set of notes, but within that you're not moving. Okay, so not too bad. I wouldn't start putting your hands together too soon. All right, just be careful. The first 2 bars are not going to be too bad. These bars here will be more difficult. They will take a little bit more working together. Okay, I'll play the 2 lines through with the 2 hands. Starts to move quite a bit here, so you have to be careful. Okay, so that will be a challenging bar, that one. As I was playing it, I was thinking about how you maybe need to think, this is my left hand playing, that's my right hand, that's my left hand playing, and that's my right hand, to really try to get your brain to separate the right and the left stave with the right and the left hand, because that's not always easy for you. So just sort of really make yourself think about it, and hopefully your brain will start to join in with that as well. Okay, I don't think there was anything else. I did think maybe you could play chords in the left hand with the melody. The only thing is you're breaking all the left hand, but make sure you keep the right hand nice and smooth. Okay, so you could use that as an alternative way of practicing. Here the chord, the 3-note chord, goes with that note and that one, so you just hold it while you're playing both those notes in the right hand. Then this 3-note chord goes with the B natural, and you keep the same chord when you play the D as well, and then change to the new chord when you play the C in that right hand there.